One of the things we have to do with the images that we submit for competition is resize them so they can be projected in visual pursuits. And this is true whether you're submitting an image for digital only judging or a print. So you have to take into account the size of our digital projector, which is 1920 pixels long by 1200 pixels tall. So I'm going to show you two methods to resize. First one uses Photoshop. If we go over here to the image menu and look at the original size of this image, it's pretty large coming out of the camera, 720 by 4480. To resize this image, the simplest thing is to go to the File menu and then Automate and then Fit Image. You'll get this dialog box here and ask you how do you want to constrain the size of this image. So like I said, the width of our digital projector is 1920 pixels and the height is 1200. And just say OK. It automatically resizes the photo to fit within that constraint. So if we bring the image menu up again and we look, the width is 1800 and the height is 1200. And in fact, that's what you want to do to get the best resolution for your image. You want the image to be sized to 1200 on the height and then let the width float. All right, let's go to Lightroom now and see how we'd accomplish the same task using Lightroom. Let me bring that up. I've got the same image here, and you would go to your File menu and bring up your Export dialog. Go down to Image Sizing. So we want to resize the height to 1200. So you have to decide whether it's the long edge or the short edge. For a landscape-oriented photo like this one is, you would select short edge. If it was a portrait-oriented photo, then you would select long edge. But the 1200 would always be the value and the other edge would float. So let's take short edge and we do an export. This one already existed. And so this photo is exported with the short edge at 1200 and the long edge at 1800. That's it. That's all it takes to resize your image for projection on our Canon digital projector.